Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for taking 15 minutes. We know your time is valuable, so we're here. We're going to hop right in and into some amazing real life stories. And I will be giving away a $10 gift card at the end of our presentation. And I think it's just us on here, so so there won't be a $10 gift card.
And unless Renee, have you already won?
Have you won before? You haven't? Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So we've got a winner.
Look at that. No competition, Renee.
No
How fun.
competition. Awesome. Can you drop your email address, Renee, in the chat? Do you know how to do that? Okay, perfect. All right. So tonight we're going to hear from Whitney and from Kelly. And then I'm going to share a little bit about my story and some valuable information. So I want you guys to be prepared, be inspired, and consider how you might benefit from these three stories. So Whitney, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so this is exciting for me because I haven't shared my health testimony a whole lot. It's usually like my business testimony that I lead with. And that's kind of like what I'm known for. But you know what? I have an amazing life-changing health story with Plexus, and you know, my whole family does. So like way back when when my husband and I were first married and we had one little boy, we've now got three grown men. But at that time, we were like really struggling financially, and we qualified for a WIC program, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but in the United States, it's like they provide like milk, and it's like government assistance to help when you can't afford to pay for it for your, like if you have kids. And so in order to qualify and get that, I had to go like do a physical. And I remember the nurse drew my blood, and she was like, she came in and she's like, you know, you need to go see a doctor right now. And I was like, why? What's wrong? And she's like, your blood sugar is dangerously low. And I was like, oh crap, I can't afford to go to the doctor, you know? And so like I never did go to the doctor. I just learned to like, I knew that there was something wrong with me because I couldn't leave the house without like food on hand, like within reach at any time, because I never knew when my blood sugar was just gonna crash and tank, and I would get all like lightheaded and I felt like I was gonna pass out. And so I just learned to maintain it with food. Like I would just made sure I always had access to something, and I just like really monitored how I felt. But I mean, I know that wasn't healthy, but I mean, it's amazing just within, I think it was probably within less than a month that I never experienced those symptoms again once I started Plexus. And I, to this day, like now I can fast 24 hours. Not that I love to do that, but I can. And like, you know, it's, my body is so balanced now. And also like I poop daily, which is a huge deal for someone that was majorly like chronically constipated. I maybe pooped once a week, and not much at that. So like I had major issues, and I didn't realize how toxic that was until I really started learning about gut health. Another one, I like craved sugar from the time I woke up until the time I went to sleep at night. Like I literally, sugar was always calling my name, and I was always like, I tried to be disciplined about it, but it literally, like when we would go out to eat, I would look at the dessert menu first. And a lot of times that's what I would order. I was so bad, you guys. And I can remember like, and it took a little while, like but I think it was in probably my second month with Plexus. I was in a gas station standing in line, and there were candy bars, of course, like right there, you know? I remember looking at the candy bars and just being like shocked, like, you know what? I wouldn't eat one of those if someone handed me one for free right now. I literally had that thought in my head, and I was like, what in the world? Like that was unreal to me. And now, you know, it's not that I never eat any sweets at all, but like it's rare. And when I never crave them. And when I do, it's like a couple bites and I'm totally satisfied. You know what I mean? So those are my three main wins health-wise. And just so life changing in so many ways.
I love that. So many people suffer with blood sugar issues, and that's one of the first things. And it's usually within the first 3 weeks to a month where they're like, wow, like I just feel so good. Yeah, I love that. I love that. All right, Kelly, you want to go next?
Sure.
Go for
Sure.
it.
Well, I'm just finishing my second month with Plexus, and it's been a great journey so far. My energy levels are way up. My sugar, yeah, actually, I have to say, Whitney, I was like aha moment when you were speaking about the candy bar section. I was sitting there the other day, and I'm an O. Henry girl, like since I was a kid, and my time of the month was there, and I was sitting at the candy section, and I just looked at it and went, "No, I'm good." And seriously thought, who is this person that's behind me? Who's telling me not to get this candy bar? Uh, and it's funny, I never thought about it until just now. Um, and my clothes are fitting bigger, so that's great. Like, when you have to tell yourself, "I think I need to buy new underwear," and it's because they're getting too big, not because they're getting too old. So that's been a big plus for me. Um, but I want to attest to, if I can, my boyfriend's journey. He's been on it for his actual second month ships tomorrow, and within 48 hours he noticed a difference. He had severe digestion issues, and he didn't know, and I was just guessing. But he would throw up. He couldn't eat. He would throw up. He threw up in the morning because of phlegm and just I don't know what, blockage, buildup, whatever. And now he d he snores only lightly now. He doesn't throw up before when he wakes up in the morning. He can eat a whole meal without having to get up and throw up because his food just wouldn't go down, as he would say. "My food just won't go down." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean your food won't go down?" And now his food goes down. And now he's pooping 3 times a day, sometimes 4. Sometimes we're fighting, and we thank God we have 2 bathrooms in the house. Um, but he actually said to me tonight, he goes, I said, "I'm going on Plexus call this evening." I said, "For a 15-minute chat." I said, "Anything you wanna tell me?" He goes, "Well, when I didn't take those pills the other night because I fell asleep, I threw up the next morning."
Oh,
And I
what?
was like, "Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah." And I was like, "Wow, babe, I'm super excited that, this second month is coming in, and imagine once his body actually gets used to this program, and his body adjusts to everything, and he can actually function like a normal person." Like, for me, it's been great for, flushing out the toxins, my skin. I haven't had a pimple. I noticed that today. I haven't had a pimple in almost 2 months, so that's great. And I get adult acne, so awesome. Um, my perimenopausal symptoms have gone down, and my periods have kind of regulated. So
It's a
whatever
win-win.
whatever regulated means at 47, you know?
Right. Oh, I love it,
Yeah,
Kelly.
it's been
That's
great. It's
so
been great.
awesome. That's so awesome. Thank you. And just wait till that 90-day mark and then the six
I
month
know.
mark. And it's just like we can all say that, you know what, it just gets better with time.
I can
So
tell.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you. So I guess I'll go next. So I actually started Plexus 6 years ago. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia many, many years ago. They thought I had it in my early 20s, but was never officially diagnosed. I was a nurse for 17 years, ran a home daycare for 10, and all throughout those years, I struggled with pain. I struggled with inflammation. I struggled with sleep issues. Like I did not sleep. Even if I worked midnights, I would come home and I couldn't sleep. I was just a mess. And it wasn't until 2017 when I got really sick, like to the point where I thought, you know what? I had convinced my husband that I had bone cancer because the pain in my body was so severe. I was going for lidocaine and ketamine infusions. I had tried every medication out there. I was on sleeping pills, I was on pain pills, I was on anti-inflammatories, like I was on everything. And the doctors just basically said, we've done all the tests, you have fibromyalgia, and this is just the way it's going to be, here, take more pills. And actually when my friend reached out to me about Plexus, I turned her down, and I thought it was, the doctors are going to fix me, right? I was a nurse for 17 years, so I was so hopeful that they were going to give me an answer and that they were going to fix me, because that was my mentality. And I would spend nights like just so feeling so lost because I didn't know what to do. And so when I started Plexus in 2018, it was January 2018, and it was almost like a light switch went off with me. I'm like, this is it. This is it. And I was like, I told Carol, and I said, this is it. I'm so sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. I had brain fog. I had numbness and tingling. I had ringing in my ears. Like, you name it, I had everything. And so, yeah, so fast forward 6 years later, I'm turning 50 this year, and I feel better now than what I did when I was in my 20s and 30s, which is crazy, because if you would have seen me 10 years ago, I was like an old lady ready for a cane. And, now I can climb up the stairs at Grey Wolf Lodge, just like all the little teeny boppers, and slide down those slides. So it's just been absolutely amazing. So that's just a little bit about my story. And I'm going to talk about our triplex combo, which is our basic gut health combo. And so you get a bag like this, and you get 30 packets in it. They're all individual. This is the hunger control. We have different types. And so, and then we have our BioCleanse. So this helps you take one of these a day, 1 to 2 a day. Helps regulate your sugar, helps reduce inflammation, helps balance your hormones. And then we have our BioCleanse, which you don't have to be worried about sticking out of a toilet all day. It's super, super gentle, and it helps flush out those toxins in your body. And it has so many other amazing benefits. I have restless leg syndrome, and I'm telling you right now, this stuff is absolutely amazing for sleep, for restless legs, for just so much. And then our most amazing product is our probiotic. It's Probio 5 in the States, Probio CA in Canada. And what's great about this is it has enzymes and antifungals in it that help break down that bad bacteria and introduce all the good stuff. So when we talk about our combo, we talk about the BIG, the blood sugar. I got to look at it again. Blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health, and those are the 3 pillars of health that we focus on. So when your body's in balance, it works as it was intended. And we have to put this disclaimer in that Plexus does not claim to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease, but we know that it's amazing and it helps. So Plexus offers many more products, and we have systems for weight loss, family health, skincare, and so much more. So the person who invited you can help you find the right fit for you and your budget. And one more thing, most people have great results if they tell their friends and their family, and they share with those that they want to get healthy with. We have an amazing referral link, and you can earn generous friendship bonuses with that. This can feel so natural, earning $300 for sharing with 3 friends or way beyond. We have a fast start program, which Kelly just earned. I'm super proud of her. So this is where people can earn very, very quickly from their phone, just by sharing what's helping them with 3 friends or more. With a money back promise, what do you have to lose, right? So yeah, so our winner, Renee, you're our winner. So congratulations. We have your email. We do have your email address. No, you're muted.
I don't see it. Do you want to just tell me your email, Renee?
Yeah, and then we'll write it down.
Oh, you're
Oh,
muted though.
you're muted.
I'll tell it to you. It's
Oh, you have
Taylor's,
it?
Taylers, Gma at AOL.com.
Okay, TAYLERS
Yes.
GMA.
GMA at AOL.
Thanks, Heidi.
Thanks, Heidi.
Gosh, you're quick on the draw there. I love it. So great,
Awesome.
ladies. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, ladies, for hopping on. And we cannot wait to see where you're at in a few months and listen to your amazing testimony.
Love it.
Have a good night.
Have a great
Congrats,
night,
Kelly.
everybody.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.